Disciple: what is happiness? Is it inhering in the Atman or in the object, or in the contact between the subject and the object? But we do not see happiness in our affairs. When does it actually arise? Maharshi: when there is a contact of a desirable sort or memory thereof, and when there is freedom from undesirable contacts or memory thereof, we say there is happiness. Such happiness is relative and is better called pleasure. But men want absolute and permanent happiness. This does not reside in objects, but in the absolute. It is peace, free from pain and pleasure. It is a neutral state. Disciple: in what sense is happiness our real nature? Maharshi: perfect bliss is Brahman. Perfect peace is of the self. That alone exists and is conscious. The same conclusion is arrived at, judged metaphysically, and inferred by Bhakti Marg, or the path of devotion. We pray to God for bliss and receive it by grace. The bestower of bliss must be bliss itself and also infinite. Therefore, Ishwar is the personal God of infinite power and bliss. Brahma is bliss, impersonal and absolute. The finite egos deriving their source from Brahma and then Ishwar are in their spiritual nature bliss only. Biologically, an organism functions because such functions are attended with happiness. It is pleasure that helps our growth. Food, exercise, rest, and gregarious qualities. The psychology and metaphysics of pleasure is perhaps this. Our nature is primarily one, entire, blissful. Take this as a probable hypothesis. Creation is by the entire Godhead breaking into God and nature, which is Maya or Prakriti. This Maya is of two parts, Par, the supporting essence, and Apar, the five elements, mind, intellect, and ego. Ego's perfection is suddenly broken at a point and a want is felt, giving rise to a desire to get something or do something. When that want is cured by the fulfillment of that desire, the ego is happy and the original perfection is restored. Therefore, happiness may be said to be our natural condition or nature. Pleasure and pain are relative and refer to our finite state, with progress by satisfaction of want. If relative progress is stopped and the soul merges into Brahma, of the nature of perfect peace, that soul ceases to have relative temporary pleasure and enjoys perfect peace. Hence, self-realization is bliss. It is realizing the self as the limitless spiritual eye, or Gyan Drishti, and not clairvoyance. It is the highest self-surrender. Samsara is sorrow. Disciple: why then is sansar, creation and manifestation as finitized, so full of sorrow and evil? Maharshi: God's will. Disciple: why does God will it so? Maharshi: it is inscrutable. No motive can be attributed to that power. No desire, no end to achieve can be asserted of that one infinite, all-wise and all-powerful being. God is untouched by activities which take place in His presence. Compare the sun and the world activities. There is no meaning in attributing responsibility and motive to the one before it becomes many. But God's will for the prescribed course of events is a good solution of the free will problem. If the mind is restless on account of a sense of the imperfect and unsatisfactory character of what befalls us, or what is committed or omitted by us, then it is wise to drop the sense of responsibility and free will by regarding ourselves as the ordained instruments of the all-wise and all-powerful, to do and suffer as He pleases. He carries all burdens and gives us peace.